Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Hi guys. Now we are going to learn new chapter which is chapter 8 hydroxy compounds, which is focused on the class of compound alcohol. For now, we are going to learn nomenclature and physical properties of alcohol. So guys, let's start. Okay guys, so this is the general formula of alcohol. We know that alcohol should consist of OH group. Okay, so bila you nampak je ada OH group in that compound, itu adalah alcohol. Alright. Okay, so alcohol also consists of the class like haloalkane. Okay, we have primary alcohol, secondary and tertiary. How to identify the class of alcohol? Like haloalkane. For example, this primary alcohol, we classify if the OH group directly bond with primary carbon. So actually, the classification of alcohol must depend on the class of carbon atom. For example, here we have secondary alcohol because this OH group bond with secondary carbon, and this OH group bond with tertiary carbon. Okay, for IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic alcohol. Okay, aliphatic alcohol. Aliphatic, it means that that compound doesn't contain any benzene ring. So bila dia tidak ada benzene ring, kita identify dia sebagai aliphatic alcohol. So what you need to do, actually class, to give the name to alcohol, cara dia, step dia still same like alkane and alkene. First step, you need to find the longest carbon chain must contain OH group. Okay, and then number the main chain. If you want to number the main chain, you need to give OH group the lowest number because OH group is important functional group. And for cyclic alcohol, give carbon bearing to OH as C1. Remember, for cyclic, you need to give number 1 at carbon that bearing to OH. So OH has higher priority than carbon-carbon double bond. So you can refer to the table that I give you in the summary notes, as we know that hydroxy group or alcohol will have higher priority than haloalkane, alkene and aromatic ring. And the third step, name all substituents present in the alcohol and give their numbers as usual. Okay, for example here, we have this compound. So look, first find the longest carbon chain. So here we have 6 carbon. So the name should be hexanol. So hexa refer to 6 carbon. So because this is alcohol, so prefix yang terakhir kita guna sebagai nol. All kan. So dia daripada hexene, dia become hexanol. So look, the position of OH group at carbon number 3. So you need to give number the position of OH group, like we give the number for carbon-carbon double bond. So you kena bagi nombor. So the parent name is 3-hexanol. And at carbon number 5, we have 5-methyl. Nampak So kita ada methyl. Kenapa kita tak start daripada sebelah kiri? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you kena ingat tadi step number 2 say that give OH group the lowest number. So kalau you start daripada kiri, OH group at carbon number 4. Tak boleh ya? So it's supposed must start from right. Okay, supaya OH group kita berada pada lowest number. Okay, another example here we have cyclic alcohol. So remember, for cyclic alcohol, give carbon bearing to OH as carbon 1. So this carbon here, we put number 1 here. So nak pusing mana? Nak pusing atas ke bawah? So dalam kes ni atas dengan bawah ada substituent. That's why kita kena refer alphabet. So here we have bromo, bromine, and here we have methyl group. So B dengan M, B menang lah. So kita akan start numbering number 2 here. And you pusing clockwise. So the name 2-bromo 5-methyl cyclopentanol. So when you write the name, you need to rearrange it according to alphabet. So tak perlu letak 1-cyclopentanol. Why? Because this OH group always at carbon number 1. Must lah. Actually must at carbon number 1. For straight chain like this, sometimes OH group not at carbon number 1. So that's why we need to give number for position of OH group. Next, nomenclature of alcohol if that alcohol consists of 2 OH group. So bila dia ada 2 OH group, nama belakang dia adalah diol. Nampak di refer kepada 2 OH group. Kalau ada 3, so dia jadi triol. Like that. So the position of OH group, you need to give numbers. For example, like this, 1,2-ethane diol. Kena bagi nombor the position of OH group. Okay, next we have nomenclature of phenol. So actually kita dah pernah jumpa phenol in chapter 6. Phenol normally OH group bond with benzene. So this is what we call as phenol. So actually class, this phenol we classify as aromatic alcohol. So you kena ingat phenol adalah aromatic alcohol. Kalau straight chain tadi dengan cyclic, itu adalah aliphatic alcohol. Okay, why this is aromatic alcohol? Because this compound consists of benzene ring. Okay, we look here. For example, when OH group is a part of side chain, the compound not a phenol. So remember, so look at this OH group. If the OH group directly bond with benzene, baru kita classify dia sebagai phenol. But if the OH group is a part of side chain, nampak dia bond dengan this carbon, so this is what we call as phenyl methanol. Okay, ataupun ada satu lagi nama you boleh namakan sebagai benzyl alcohol. Okay, now we look at the physical properties of alcohol. So physical properties must relate with boiling point and solubility. Tu you dah biasalah, you dah familiar. Okay, for alcohol ada 2 factor that involve here. First, size. Okay, size, if the molecular weight increase, it means that you just refer to the number of carbon saja. Okay, kalau number of carbon for alcohol banyak, it means that the size of molecule become bigger. So the surface area larger, so strength of van der Waals forces will increase. So that's why the boiling point of that alcohol will increase. Okay, for example here, kita ada 2 type of alcohol here. Okay, so kita tengok structure yang pertama. Contoh saya label ini adalah A and this one is B. Okay, why B is higher boiling point? Because the size of B bigger than A. So that's why the surface area for B larger than A. So the strength of van der Waals forces B stronger than A. That's why boiling point of B higher than A. So you can use this point to elaborate your explanation. Okay, next number 2 is factor dia adalah IMF. IMF tu adalah intermolecular forces. Okay, for intermolecular forces, normally we are going to compare the compound that have comparable molecular weight. Comparable molecular weight ni maksudnya bilangan karbon dia sama. Okay, saya ulang, comparable molecular weight tu maksud dia yang ini, okay, refer kepada same number of carbon. Okay, so boiling point of alcohol normally higher than alkane and haloalkane because of the intermolecular forces. Hydrogen bond stronger than van der Waals forces. Okay, for example here kita ada structure A, structure B and structure C, and look, why C is higher boiling point? Okay, so here if you look at the three structure here, semuanya ada 1, 2, 3, 4. This one 1, 2, 3. This one 1, 2, 3, 4. Lebih kurang bilangan karbon dia 3 ke 4. So kalau you calculate the molecular weight or molecular mass for A, B and C, dia punya molecular mass lebih kurang sama. But why C, this one we know that C is alcohol, B is ether, A is alkane. Why alcohol is higher boiling point? Because of the intermolecular forces exist in this alcohol. Nampak? Alcohol adalah polar molecule. So it will consist of dipole forces. Last semester dah belajar. At the same time, it also can form hydrogen bond. London forces, Madam pernah cakap, dia memang ada dalam semua jenis compound. Okay, sebab dia adalah forces universal. So, ini yang kriteria yang paling kuat dalam alcohol, because alcohol can form hydrogen bond. So we know that hydrogen bond is the strongest intermolecular forces among the other yang lain lah. Okay, while ether here is polar molecule, that's why only consists of dipole and London forces, but no hydrogen bond here. Okay, syarat hydrogen bond kena ada atom FON yang bond dengan H. Remember? While alkane cannot form dipole forces, cannot form hydrogen bond. So dia hanya ada London forces, which is the weak van der Waals forces sahaja. Okay, next we look at the second part of physical properties, which is solubility. Okay, for solubility of alcohols, kita boleh bahagikan kepada 3 part. Yang pertama adalah solubility in water. If alcohol, the number of carbon less or equal to 5 carbon, that alcohol will soluble in water. Why? Because this alcohol will form hydrogen bond with H2O. But if that alcohol consists more than 5 number of carbon, that alcohol is water insoluble. Why? Okay, this is the reason. Look at the example here. Okay, because the hydrophobic area larger. Hydrophobic area. Maksudnya kawasan yang takut air. Yang mana kawasan yang takut air? Yang ini kelas. Okay, alkyl portion. So alkyl portion will not dissolve in water. Sebab alkyl portion adalah alkane. So kita tahu alkane cannot soluble in water. So yang saya circlekan itulah we classify as hydrophobic area. So hydrophobic area larger, that's why dia cannot soluble in water. But alcohol of any size are soluble in organic solvent. Organic solvent contoh CCl4, tetrachloromethane, CH2Cl2. Inert solvent tu adalah organic solvent. So, why alcohol of any size are soluble in organic solvent? This is the reason. Ni you boleh guna dalam explanation. Because hydrophobic area just now, the alkyl portion is water hating. Dia benci air kan, sebab tu dia tak boleh larut dalam air. So that hydrophobic area make the alcohol less hydrophilic, cause alcohol soluble in non-polar organic solvent. So kawasan yang saya circlekan ni, dia boleh larut dalam organic solvent. So sebab tu tak kisahlah panjang mana pun alkohol, dia tetap boleh soluble in organic solvent. So if you look here, solubility dia decrease kan. Sebelum ni you hanya biasa lihat physical properties, cuma ada boiling point and solubility. So ini ada tambahan yang baru, which is acidity. So acidity in alcohol, we are going to compare between phenol yang mana? Yang ada benzene ring that bond with OH. And then we are going to compare with aliphatic alcohol and water. Okay, I draw the structure of phenol here. So we know that phenol must contain of benzene ring with OH. Water, the structure is H2O. Aliphatic alcohol, semuanya ada banyak. Ada straight chain, ada cyclic, semua adalah aliphatic alcohol. Contoh saya bagi dekat sini, awak ada 1-butanol. Okay, so ini adalah contoh aliphatic alcohol. So if you look at this arrangement, arrangement ni memang takkan berubah ya kelas. So arrangement phenol, acidity of phenol higher than water and higher than alcohol. Maksudnya aliphatic alcohol is the lowest acidity. Kenapa ini terjadi kelas? Okay, this is the reason. Reason dia, phenol more acidic than aliphatic alcohol and water because due to phenoxide ion. Phenoxide ion tu yang mana? Okay, you boleh refer your lecture note. Dia ada tunjuk phenoxide ions. Phenoxide ion tu selepas dia jadi like this. Okay, benzene and then dia jadi O-. So ini yang kita panggil sebagai phenoxide ion. So awak kena faham acidity ni, maksud dia kalau kita belajar last semester, lagi senang dia nak donate H+. Okay, lagi senang dia nak donate H+, lagi tinggi acidity. So kalau concentration H+ higher in the solution, so acidity will increase. Kita pernah belajar selepas kelas. Kalau concentration H+ tinggi, pH dia akan rendah. So sebab tu acidity dia lebih kuat. Okay, so due to phenoxide ion form more stable than alkoxide ion. Kalau untuk aliphatic, contoh yang saya bagi 1-butanol tadi, so kalau dia lepaskan H, dia jadi macam ni. Ini dipanggil sebagai alkoxide ion. So alkoxide ion is less stable compared to phenoxide ion. Phenoxide tu sebab dia ada benzene. Okay, so bila dia ada benzene, dia lagi stable. Why? Because phenoxide ion is stabilized by resonance effect. So kita dah belajar dalam chapter 6, in benzene ring, the negative charge boleh dilocalize for first part of hydroxy compound. Bye guys!